Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited about today's video. I'm going to show you how to make edible digital products to sell on Etsy using Canva, so therefore you can make passive income. The reason why I'm doing this video today is because 3 weeks ago I did a video called How to Make Money Selling Printables on Etsy, and I'm going to link it above. And in that video, a lot of people reached out to me asking me, how do I make edible files that I could just give that to the customer and not necessarily do the work from my end? So I kind of wanted to show you today how you could do edible files that you could sell to customers and they will do all the work while you just do the front work, which is creating the file. And after that, you send the file to them and they do everything else. And this is a great way to make passive income on Etsy or any other platform out there that you could do this with. And is the only requirement that you would need to do is to go ahead every day and monitor your store for messages, or if anybody's having a problem editing, or if they can't find the link, etc. Other than that, this will be an easy process to do, and you could run a store and make a lot of money, passive income, with the least amount of effort. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't take effort, because you still have to market your product, you still have to do SEO, so you still have to do all these other stuff. The only thing that will be the least amount of effort is having to not only do all of those things and create like an edible file for someone, or create a file for someone that they have to prove, and etc. This will be a file that they buy, they download instantly, they get a link, and then they go to Canva and they edit themselves. So it's really, really great way to make passive income on Etsy, or open a second store that you could sell digital downloads and make passive income with. So guys, if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel and you want to learn how to build an impactful online business, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you are notified every single time I upload a new video. So let's dive in. I'm going to break the video into 3 sections. I'm going to show you where I find clip art, or my favorite tool to find clip art. I'm going to show you how to create a product really quick. And then I'm going to show you how you give that product to your potential buyer, like how to transfer that edible file to that customer. So let's dive in. So my favorite platform to buy clip art is Creative Market. I use other platforms like Hungry JPEG, Craft Bundles, etc. But Creative Market for me is the ultimate one. They have tons of clip art. If you search for clip art, they have over 97,000 listings. And these are beautiful clip arts, from flowers to drawings for kids, decorations, whatever you want to find. They have amazing clip art at reasonable prices. Now, the only thing I recommend before buying the clip art and before selling any type of digital download is to learn the different types of licensing. Some licenses don't let you sell the raw clip art to someone else unless you add additional elements like text and other things. So it's very important that you give these people the credit that they deserve for creating beautiful items by making sure that you understand what licensing you're using and to what terms you could use them. So that's the only thing I would recommend. If for whatever reason you're looking at a clip art and you're not 100% sure, just message the seller and they respond really quickly, especially because they want to get the sale. So just message them, ask them your question, and they should be able to go ahead and give you all the details of what you could do with the clip art and what you can't do with the clip art. Once you find a clip art of your choice that you like, whether you're doing wedding invites, whether you're doing signs for like a baby nursery, or whether you're doing like, I don't know, seating charts, whatever you're doing, once you buy that particular clip art to add to your design, I recommend using Canva. Now, I personally use Canva and also Photoshop. However, Photoshop does have a learning curve, but if you ever wanted to challenge yourself, I recommend using Photoshop, because there's no limits with Photoshop, and it's just an amazing tool. And once you start learning how to use it, it will propel your creative eye and you will do so many beautiful designs with it. Now, with that said, Canva is the next platform that I use that I absolutely love. Um, Canva is pretty simple to use. It's like click and drag. And there's so many things that you could create with Canva. So for today, for the sake of this video, we're going to do a 8x10 picture. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on custom dimensions and I'm going to type in 8x10. And this is going to give me the template of 8x10. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my clip art. So you will upload your clip art. I already have mine added. So I'm going to use the same one I used on my last example. So I'm going to use these flowers. So I'm going to drag it, put it up here. And I'm going to do the same clip art on the bottom. And I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to drag it. As you can see, it's very simple and easy to use. I just did this within like 10 seconds. Once I have my clip art in there and the layout that I want of it, I'm going to go ahead and add the text. So you have the option to add text from here. These are kind of like pre-made. Or you could just click here, add the text, and then choose the font that you like. So I'm going to do, let's see if I see any in here that I like. So I'm just going to do my own font. So I'm going to go ahead and add the font. And I'm going to put Let Love Grow. So that's going to be my text. So here you're able to pick different types of fonts. Now the nice thing is that once you send this file to the customer, even if you pick this font here and for whatever reason they say I don't really like that font, they could go back and edit the file. So that's a nice thing. They could go back and choose whatever they like. So for this one, I'm gonna pick. Let's see if we find like a nice. This one's kind of pretty. I kind of like this one, so I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna make the font a little bit bigger to kind of fill up the space. And I kind of like having it like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and make it a little bigger. Maybe just a tad bigger. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of the font. I'm going to make it a little bit more pinkish, I guess. Let's go here and pick up. Oh, no, I don't want to go there. Let's go here and pick a different color. Make it a little dark red or dark pink. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to pick that color. And then from here, if the customer wants to buy the file, they could change the font, they could change the color of the font, they could change the background color. So they could go here and just simply, oops, not there actually, just click on the background and just simply just select a different color if they want to. They could go up here and they could just be creative if they have a particular color that they like. They could type in the code here, or they could just pick from here. But they're going to have that option to go ahead and do any changes to this particular design. And that's a nice thing about it. Now, all you have to do now is send this as a file. So what you're going to do is, normally what you would do if you're going to sell this file as it is, I'm going to show you two things. If you're going to sell this file how it is, you could just download it. I would suggest doing a JPEG and a PDF peg and attaching that to your actual instant download on Etsy. Now, if you're going to share this file, so it could be an editable file, so that person could go ahead and get the file, and if they want to make any changes, they can. If they want to keep it exactly how you did it, then they could keep it this way. You would come up here and you would click on share, and you could either put the email or you could copy a link. I suggest copying a link. Now, when you copy the link, it's going to be a link that you're going to message this person with. And I just did that right now, and it's copied. You see how it says copied here? Because I have that particular link. Now, what I suggest is you create a PDF file. And in that PDF file, you will put the instructions. You will say this is an editable file using canva.com. You have the option to go to canva.com and download the file how it is and use it today instantly. Or you have the option to go to canva.com, edit the file, and you'll be able to change the background color. You'll be able to change the font, and you'll be able to change the font color. Make sure that you specify that the clip art is the only thing that is not subject to change. So the clip art cannot change. If the person wants to make these flowers white, they're not going to be able to do that because this clip art is set to that particular color. So you have to be very specific because you are going to get those random people that will say, when I bought this design, I thought that I could change the flowers around, or I could change the color of the flower. I will add that specification not only on the PDF file that they get once they buy from you, but also in your listing description. You want to be transparent. You want to include everything and anything they need to know about this particular file to avoid additional confusion. You are going to get those random people that buy, they don't read, and then they're, messaging you about, I can't do this or I can't do that. And that's going to happen in any business. Doesn't matter. It could be Etsy, another platform. It could be a digital product or a regular product. It honestly doesn't even matter. But just keep that in mind, that you want to make sure that you are upfront with what changes can be made and what changes cannot be made. And what you want to do is in that PDF file, you want to add the link that we just copied from here. That way, all they have to do is click and go to the actual file on Canva. Now, it's kind of tricky when you create something that is shareable with someone else. A lot of times they're going to go into this actual file and make changes. So what I suggest is making another copy of this file, because a lot of times what people do is end up changing the file by mistake or doing changes that then you don't even, or that you can't even change back, in other words. So what I would do is make a copy of this file for you and save it under your folders, and then have a copy that you will mail out or message to people that they could edit themselves. But it's that simple. It's very, very simple. Once they get that link, they'll be able to put it in. It's going to open. This is the link that I copied. It's going to open the file. They'll be able to go in here and change the font to whatever they want. They'll be able to go ahead and change the color of the background and change the color of the actual font. So this is the way, oops, I didn't notice that. This is the way that you share an editable file from Canva to anyone that buys it from you on Etsy. And now you could do editable files for pretty much anything. So it's just basically whatever your mind, whatever you create or whatever you're thinking of doing. So I'll give you some examples in case you need a little bit more of help. You could create an editable template for weddings, for signs, for baby shower signs. You could do templates for social media like Facebook. You could do templates for Instagram. You could do templates for Instagram stories or Facebook stories. So the potential is whatever you want to make. As long as you make it and it's handmade, then you could sell it on Etsy, and then you could do the edible one, which a lot of people prefer editable files because a lot of times they might like the design, but they want to kind of tweak it to their preference. So this is a great way to sell something that they download instantly. They get the PDF file, they follow the instructions, they go to Canva, they do it themselves, and you're not doing any work. So guys, if you enjoy videos like this about making money or making money passive income that requires least amount of effort, make sure that you leave me a comment below. Let me know, and then I could do more videos like this. I also have attached videos on the sidebar right now that will help you make passive income on Etsy and other platforms. So make sure to check them out. And don't forget to like this video. Thank you guys for watching.